What's up, my YouTubers? It's Jennifer and Diego. Yes. So today's video, or tonight's video, is going to be a mental health check-in video. So I try to do these once every month at the end of the month to kind of do a look back on how I have been doing mentally and what I hope to achieve in the next month going forward. What's crazy about this is the fact that it is not only the last Sunday of the month, it is the last day of February of the month, and tomorrow when I upload this video it will be March 1st, which is crazy. And I am recording this a little late. I'm probably going to upload this a little late because I have a lot of things to do tomorrow and I really want to sleep in. So we're going to start by saying, one, if I ramble on, because I never really have a general idea of how to do my mental health check-ins. I do tend to ramble, so if you don't want to listen to me, you guys can click out of this video. I'm perfectly okay with that. If you would like to stick around till the end, thank you so much. On the net, we're going to start with my scooter. If you guys do not know, I had to get a new scooter. So I'm not even going to go into it, but I had to get a new scooter. Basically, my scooter was working perfectly fine. It was running, and then all of a sudden it just, I don't know, for some reason just didn't want to work. So I had to call the guy, and he came by and he, did something to it. And then it ran the next day, and then the next day after that I didn't run it, and then when I went to go to work that following day, it didn't want to start. Like, I would start it and it would kick on right away, which is awesome because that's what the scooter should do, but every time I try to do my throttle to go, it would shut itself off. So I called the guy back and he came all the way to my house, picked up the scooter. So he said somehow that there was water in my gas line, which I don't know how water got in my gas line. I don't know if I bought cheap gas or whatnot. And then somehow the wires to my throttle thing got messed up. I don't know. But so basically I called him and asked him if he can deliver it back to the house because I had to go to work the next day, and he said he was being a butthead, right? And he said he's not going to come back down my street because I live down a dirt road and there's a lot of potholes. I do not blame him. So I convinced him to give me my scooter at work. I gave him free food for it. He brought my scooter to my work. It worked. It ran great, right? Up until about a week ago. So I don't know if it's because it's been raining the whole month of February and it doesn't like the moisture, it doesn't like the humidity. I don't know if going over the potholes down my road, which I try to avoid, but you're always going to hit at least one or two. Somehow the wires probably got loose. I don't know. Either way, I ended up having to kickstart my scooter a few times to get to and from work, which isn't a bad thing to kickstart a scooter. It's an inconvenience. I have bruises on my leg from trying to kickstart it and my foot slipping. But basically, last week my scooter got stuck at work. And I called the guy and he said, well, it sounds like your battery's dead. If you can kickstart it and get it here, I'll give you a free battery, right? Because it's under warranty still. So I'm like, dude, it's a flipping brand new battery. It should not, or it's a brand new scooter in general, but I don't know how old the battery is, but I'm like, there's no way me driving 7 miles a day in one day, 3 to 4 days a week, that your battery in 3 weeks should be completely dead, right? I don't know, but whatever. So basically this morning I got to work and it would not kickstart after work, so I think my battery is completely dead. Either way, I have to go and get a new battery. That's fine, whatever. So yeah, that's the drama with my scooter. It's been a whirlwind with my scooter. It's a brand new scooter, and it's in less than a month it is giving me more problems than my old scooter. I miss my old scooter, but it does run really well. When it does run, it does actually go 50 cc's. It actually goes really starts up right away. I will say it hasn't given me that many problems once it was fixed. It's just, I'm sure batteries and scooters go pretty fast. I don't know. I googled it. They're supposed to last a while. I don't really run it that rough, but I do run it kind of at full speed. But I don't know. Moving forward. So then on top of my scooter. I have gotten random, the first 2 weeks of February, some followers that I follow on YouTube have Instagram pages, and I follow them on Instagram, obviously. And apparently people have been creating fake profiles from YouTubers, which happens. I mean, high profile YouTubers, people hack into them and, you know, create merchandise or scam people. Basically, I had some people reach out to me and try to scam me into like Bitcoin and some other things. And I called them out on it, and I was laughing because I know how to recognize scammers. Like, I know how to recognize scammers. But I was furious because I'm like, okay, so 3 different people who created fake Instagram pages posing as YouTubers that I follow were trying to scam me into joining their like fake whatever. And I'm like, I pray that people are not that stupid thinking that these are the legit YouTubers. And I know like one of them was Paranormal Files, and yes, I'm going to tell this on YouTube because I want them to be aware that people possibly were doing this. CJ Faison had this happen to him. Mo Sargi had this happen to him. I think Omar Gosh had this happen to him. People have been creating fake merchandise. Mia Maples had her profile kind of like people creating fake merchandise. But when you're trying to scam people out of money, that's just not right. Don't create fake profiles. And if you do, anybody out there get a YouTuber or anybody reaching out to you, and I mean, it started out, okay, let me backtrack here. It started out as like, hey, how did you find my channel? Well, you know, like, how did you get into my channel? How long have you been following me, etc., etc.? What's your favorite video? You know, it started out kind of normal, right? You know, like, cool. Have you ever bought any of my merchandise, or would you ever buy any of my merchandise if I came to your town? What would, you know, would you, whatever. You know, it started out kind of normal, right? Until they said, hey, I have an investment opportunity. That was the red flag right there. When they say, I have an investment opportunity, do not fall for it, you guys. Don't fall for it. I don't care how, if they are the like legit YouTuber, unless they are in person with you, don't fall for it, you guys. Please don't, because as soon as you hear investment opportunity, know that it's a scam. And I called them out on it. I tried to email the actual Paranormal Files guy, I can't remember his name right now, and reach out to him, say, hey, look, there's 2 people out there creating fake profiles trying to scam people. I don't know if he took care of it or not, but either way, so that's that. Work has slowed down a little bit until this past weekend. This past weekend, it was like 70-something degrees, and it was like, this past weekend, it was, if you guys work in restaurants, you probably know this, or if you work back at the house, you probably know this. Basically, it's me and my boss. That's it, in a kitchen during day shift. We don't really need a third person because it's off season, you would think, right? However, we did anywhere between $1,800 to $1,900 in sales in about 3 hours, which is crazy for 2 people in back of the house to do. It may not seem like a lot, but it is a lot. And I've been coming home like the past couple days, like today and yesterday, just so exhausted. That's why I'm recording this so late. But this past month, going on that note, my emotions have been kind of very like down, not like depressed, just I've been kind of in a stuck slump mood where I would sit there and go on realtor.com and look up properties or houses, and every time I would look at something and like try to figure out how I can either schedule an appointment to go look at the houses or an open house or this or that, it was like pending by then, and I was like, so I'd get very discouraged. Then I was trying to wait on my mom to have a day off like during the week so we can go and talk to a realtor or a lender or something like that. and I know that she's busy, she's not going to take off work to do that. I would go by myself, but I don't know the questions to ask a lender or realtor, and my ADHD gets the best of me, and I tend to like space off and not be able to ask the proper questions that I need to, or I get sidetracked, and then yeah, so it sucks. As a 36-year-old adult, I don't know how to do things, and I still need somebody else to kind of babysit me on how to, you know, do things. This past Friday, which was, I can't remember the date, but this past Friday, my mom ended up having to have surgery to remove a thyroid tumor. She's okay. She's okay, you guys. She's fine. But she's had thyroid issues for years, and you guys can look up, it's a parathyroid issue. I'm not going to go into it, but basically your parathyroid is supposed to be like the size of like a grain of salt or smaller, right? And hers was like the size of a grape. And so she basically had to, you know, obviously get it removed. And it's not like something that, I mean, it grew obviously, but it's not like a cancerous type of tumor, if that makes sense. So don't worry, my mom's fine. But since she has to have off this whole week because she can't work, obviously, we decided this is the perfect opportunity to go talk to lenders and realtors and do all that stuff. Well, I have off on Monday and Wednesday. So Monday I kind of have to do my scooter things, like I have to go buy battery and everything else. Well, it's supposed to rain. Well, I'm not gonna, and then I have to catch up on laundry and do my normal whatever crap, right? And then Wednesday, it's supposed to rain on Wednesday, but I'm hoping Wednesday we can go and do the realtor lender thing. But she's been kind of trying to figure out who I need to talk to, who I need to call, and blah, blah, blah. If I can apply online. If I can apply online, that would be awesome. But basically, I've been very, very, very stuck. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like my mind, it's like I'm so angry and so stuck and so like just frustrated and so like just discouraged. All I want to do 99% of the time is sleep. And I know that seems like it's a depression thing, but it's mostly the fact that I'm so mentally exhausted from stressing so much about trying to figure out when I'm going to move, when I'm going to buy something, if I can buy anything, if I'm going to do this. Then my scooter was up and down, and then trying to go to work and, you know, trying to figure out how I'm going to get to work if my scooter breaks down. I did have to ride my bike a couple times. Well, then my bicycle tires were slowly leaking, so by the time I get to work, I'm exhausted because I haven't rode my bike in forever. So, you know, it was just like, and then it was raining all month, so I don't know if it was like a seasonal rain thing, but so this month has been very draining, we'll put it that way, compared to last month. I've been just so mentally just not here. It's kind of like where I want to run so freaking fast or scream at the top of my lungs, but I can't. Or I just want to like go to the gym and like punch the crap out of like a punching bag type of thing, you know, to release my anxiety and my frustration. That's probably why I work. And then my anxiety is so high that I don't sleep. And when I don't sleep, then because I'm like, my mind doesn't shut off. One, my mind doesn't shut off because my anxiety is so high. And then I have ADHD where I'm constantly thinking of what do I need to do today, tomorrow, and everything else. I know the coping skills on how to live in the moment. Do I do them? I try. You guys, I have been through DBT. I have been through, you know, I know all the skills. I try so hard, I really do, every single day to just take 5 minutes to clear my mind and realize that it's out of my control and just to let it go. But somehow, as the days have gone on this month, it's gotten so hard to just live in the moment and let everything go and just leave it, like, you know. But that's what I'm hoping to do going into March, is to try and focus on the fact that Everything's out of my control. I can only control myself, my actions, and my attitude. That's probably why I haven't flipped out yet. It's kind of like I feel like I'm about to explode, if that makes any sense. Like I'm just about to explode, and I don't know if it's rage or frustration. I can't really tell, but I don't. I have learned the coping skills, sort of how to control that area. Basically, I just work, or I just don't sleep, and then I go to work. So basically, I have to be completely exhausted. I will say one thing about my energy levels and my nervousness, whatever. I do have an elliptical. I should get on it. I should get my lazy butt off my butt and work out. Yes, I am well aware of that. I know. That's the easiest way to do something constructive with my nervous energy. I understand that. I love walking my dog. Unfortunately, this whole past month, it has been almost raining like every single day. The few days it wasn't raining, I come home from work, I'm literally so exhausted from either not sleeping or just being so mentally drained that I can't even function to walk my dog down the street. And it's so annoying because I need to get rid of this like nervous energy that I have, but yet I don't know how to. I'm not going to try to make this like the longest video in the world. It's just that's where I'm at mentally. It's like this past month has been not the greatest month. It's not bad. It's just it's been very mentally draining and exhausting, and I'm hoping that it will get better. I mean, it's going to get better. I mean, I'm not flipping out. I haven't flipped out. I haven't done anything like self-harming, which is great. I mean, mine is losing sleep and accidentally like I have bruises on my legs from my bicycle, my scooter, running into things at work. Like I would show you guys this, so this is going to get graphic for a second, but I want to show you guys this. So if you don't like graphic things, please close your eyes or whatever, but for 5 seconds, yeah, this burn scar right here, yeah. So this is, if you guys work in a kitchen around flat tops, you will understand. Or this actually is not that bad. It looks horrible. Yes, it looks horrible, but it's not that bad. So Friday, I laugh because it's so typical me, and I have to laugh because I'm so accident prone. But so my boss was trying to put up the trucks because we get trucks at my work on Tuesdays and Fridays. Well, he's trying to put up the truck. I'm trying to like cook the food and throw things in the grill. I slipped on something on the floor while trying to throw meat on the grill, and my arm went like this on the flat top. And I laugh because I'm like, of course, yeah. But, and like I said, if you guys work back at the house, you probably totally understand. But if you don't, or if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you're probably like, oh my god, yeah. But no, work actually, I still love my job. I still love my job. And one, I will say, mentally, I am so grateful for one, where I work, and my dog. I've also had a lot of other family personal issues that I'm not even going to talk about because that's not my job to talk about them. That I feel the vibe on that. All right, so going into March. Oh, here's an awesome thing. Speaking of which, before I go into March, my daughter, thank you to her, decided that I needed to join TikTok. Why I never joined TikTok before, I have no idea. So I joined TikTok. So if you guys want to follow me on there, I've made a few videos on TikTok. And the reason why I joined it is because YouTube has, what is it called? Copyrighted crap where you can't record music from artists or do anything with any type of music unless you're doing like a review or something. I don't know how that works, but like I joined TikTok because I wanted to have dancing videos and stuff of songs, you know, and you can't do that on YouTube. So besides that, I will put that link below as well as my Instagram and my email and everything else. So I have TikTok. Okay. All right, so going into March, it's going to be a little hard. I'm hoping that we will hire at least one other person to work day shift, because that would be awesome. It is going to be hard because it's going to be the 2-year anniversary of Cora's death and my mom's accident, and that's going to be hard. I do have a memorial video that I'm working on that's going to be uploaded closer to the anniversary of that. So I won't say look forward to that, because I hate to say look forward to it, but I've been trying to put this together for like literally the whole entire month of February, and every single time I try to edit it, it just does not want to be edited or uploaded or something. I don't know if Cora is just telling me just don't even, but I don't know. But basically I'm hoping that I don't know what to make more videos, continue making videos, continuing growing my channel, growing more subscribers. Hopefully I will hit that 50 subscriber mark, and then 100 subscribers, and then 300, and then 500. That would be awesome. Hopefully I can record more ride-along videos. I do have an exciting item that I'm going to unbox in another video coming up, so that's exciting. And on that note, that's pretty much my mental health check-in. It's been a very exhausting, draining month, but it hasn't been so overwhelming where I'm about to explode. I feel like I am, like my head feels like it is, but it's I can deal with it. Basically, I know the tools on how to kind of just breathe, if that makes sense. I'm not completely flipping out yet, and I say yet because I haven't completely gotten there. But on that note, if you have stuck through me, I always say through me, stuck with me throughout this entire rant and rave of my mental health check-in, thank you so much. Hit that big like button. Subscribe to my channel, please, down below. That would be awesome. And like I said, I upload videos every single Monday, possibly on Thursdays, or not Thursdays, Wednesdays, possibly on Wednesdays, with a bonus, sometimes, maybe, possibly, if that, on Fridays, if I feel like it. But Mondays are my permanent days that I will upload videos. I have a lot more videos that I am editing at the moment, so subscribe to my Instagram, because I post teasers of videos I'm about to upload, as well as any shopping hauls that I do. And now, guys, follow me on TikTok, and you guys, I will catch you next time. Bye.